Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicki here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Thursday, December 5th, and the moon is in Aquarius. It's a little louder than usual this morning because it is raining, and because it's such an old house in New England, it's set close to the road, and so road noise, especially when it's raining. So that's sort of a weird thing, like road noise increases when it's raining, when there's water, when there's more contact, when there's more feeling, when there's more emotion. So the Aquarius Moon is one in which we can separate our emotions at an arm's length in a way that, say, the opposite sign of Leo can't. Leo takes everything so personally. But Aquarius is about the impersonal and not taking things personally. And Aquarius is about the big picture, really, of humanity. And so as soon as Pluto moved into Aquarius, back on the 19th of November, and is going to be there for 20 years. After it dipped in a few times, but then had to go back into Capricorn, and then around the election, then around the election, while it was in the last degree of Capricorn, and then moving forward, as it were. It was like the last push of the top-down 1%. And now we are definitely ensconced in the waters of Aquarius. And that means the power moves to all of us. All of us. We have power now. And if we can get together in groups, we saw the power of the MAGA group, right? We saw how powerful they could be. Well, let's take a cue from them, right? Let's become powerful. All right, so that's just a general statement I want to say as I start this. This is going to be a little bit of some astrology, certainly, and then not really a rant, but observations and perceptions and perhaps some ideas. We're still all kind of reeling from the election. We felt the energy, we felt the goodness, we felt the possibilities. And we were willing to face the shadow. We were willing to do it gradually and bring people back in and show people how, if we can be more of a peaceful collective, everybody gets their needs met, right? But that's not exactly how Uranus works. And I mean, Aquarius works. Aquarius is in, Pluto in Aquarius is going to be in its first decan of Aquarius, which is really the Aquarius decan. So this really is a very sort of rebellious time, and we can see that in how so many people are like, Donald Trump, the president? No way, he's not my president. Again, but this time with more reasons besides like just disbelief that Hillary didn't win, right? But plenty of reasons why a Donald Trump presidency would be a bad thing. And so we will rebel to that, just like they're rebelling in France to Macron, because while the progressives got him in, he kind of turned his back on them, like which always happens with the progressives. But Aquarius is progressive. So, you know, if Bernie starts a new, they're talking about Bernie starting a new party, I think a lot of people are going to go over to that party, honestly. And we're going to have some sort of young, progressive Democratic Party. You're going to have, still have the MAGA, I guess, crazies. And then you're going to have this third party, which is sort of the centrist party. right? And it's going to include the Republicans and all the Democrats who have been consistently getting in the way of progressivism. I see that's how that's going to happen. All right, I'm not really talking about the day yet, am I? Okay, I'll continue. Moon in Aquarius. We have 2 semi-squares today, one of Mercury to Pluto. It's at the end of their cycle, but because Mercury's retrograde, this is happening a couple of times. So it's not the end in the be-all, but it's the end-ish of that cycle. The depth of the mind, and it happened, I believe, in Aquarius. So again, there's this energy. The initial conjunction of Mercury and Pluto were in Aquarius, and so it's seated in Aquarian seed, and now we're coming to the end of that cycle. And that cycle, at the end, we extract meaning from the experience, and that's going to go until Mercury conjoins Pluto again, and that's going to happen when Mercury is in Aquarius. So that's still sort of working its way out. We also have Venus in a semi-square to Saturn. This is the start of the balsamic cycle. Now, Saturn is the planet of reality. Venus, the planet of the feminine. Their cycle can indicate the parameters of the feminine, the boundaries of the feminine. You know, the line is here with the feminine. And now it's at that point where it's extracting meaning from all its experiences. And part of its experience in this cycle was, Kamala becoming the nominee and then, quote unquote, losing to Donald Trump, the misogynistic rapist, right? And that happened in this cycle. So we're going to have to figure out what that means to all of us, not just women. Right? That's part of it. That's not the only thing. It could also be about money and how, people who have money escape the law and people who don't are under the thumb of generally corrupt, oftentimes corrupt systems. The systems do have to come down because they're not fair. And the justice system is number one. And remember, well, maybe not number one, but up there. Remember, the South Node has been in Libra, and so the South Node is what needs to be let go of. We've had illusions about the strength of the judiciary because we thought we believed in something and that the people who had the power believed in something. And I'm really talking here about the Supreme Court and what they did by giving Trump immunity, absolute immunity. What is he, God? It's insane. So all of that has been taken too far. And sometimes it's the taking things too far that is the answer, right? There's the point, there's the line. And then lastly, today is the day where the Sun and Mercury conjoin, Mercury in the heart of the Sun. It's the most introspective place in the cycle. It's when we look within our own heart for the answers. That's the day today. It's happening at 15 of Sag. So if you have anything at 15 of Sag, you're really feeling it. And it's a groundhog looking for his shadow. And what is being said about this? And oops, I just dropped it. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry about this. I did write this down because I knew I wouldn't remember. All right, so this is what's happening in the yard. Okay, here we go. I picked it up. Distinguishing what may be from what must be. What may be from what must be. So, what must be? We must be safe. We must be taken care of. We must take care of ourselves so that we can prepare for the upcoming changes, even though you can't really prepare for them, but you can prepare yourself, right? And so what I would suggest at this time, just from my own ideas, the United States has Chiron in Aries. One of the one of the themes of Chiron and Aries is narcissism, exceptionalism. We're the best things. We're the greatest. We're the strongest. We're the biggest. We're the best. We have the most ferocious. We number one, number one, number one. One is the loneliest number, right? Aries, one. We have the right to be. We have the right to dream the dream, right? We don't have to be the best. We just have to keep trying, guys. And this is a comeuppance for the U.S. We are in our 5th Chiron return in the United States. And our wound, according to my system with the Kabbalah, is a 5. It's about freedom. It's about freedom. It's about hope. It's about community. It's about freedom based on responsibility. If we want to be free, we have to have a good government, but not one that like completely wraps us up in red tape and this and that and people making, no, something that flows. And we can do it. We can do it, you know, but it's going to be a little bit of maybe a little bit of a time to get there. So today, when you're thinking about your life and the possibilities of the future, I want you to really go into your heart and see what brings you joy. See that picture of joy or of that feeling. You know that feeling when you see your baby's face for the first time, or you just, or your kitten like cuddles you. You know that feeling. We need to get to that feeling today and come out the other side. We'll have more understanding and more knowledge of what is truly important to us and what we're willing to fight for. And fight we will, guys. Fight we will. All right, it is raining. I'm yes, getting wet, but this has been it's actually like in the 40s now. It was yesterday, it was like 20 something. But today it's 35. Well, it's like balmy out here, right? And I'm in the rain talking to you guys, but I am going to go inside and you know, take care of myself. Self-care. Mystic Sisters on my channel this Saturday. Come join us. It should be fun. I just want to say the other thing is thank you to all my new subscribers and my tried and true. I love you guys. But I woke up feeling different today. Something has shifted. Something has definitely shifted. And I think we have to step back and watch things unfold, because the only thing we really have control over is what we do and how we feel and how we allow things to affect us. That's our only control right now. Probably, maybe always. We have to go with the flow. So step back and find that feeling in your heart again. And even by just finding that feeling, we're all connecting our hearts together to the heart of the earth and to the heart of humanity and all the creatures that share this planet. This is a beautiful opportunity to co-create with spirit and bring heaven to earth. Okay, guys, take care. I'm getting wet. Bye.